first pit bull to America, but I'm gonna say this, I got a couple photos right here, and kind of need some explanation behind it. All right, first photo. That guy got, the dog. I'm not sure what breed it is, but from the picture, the dog looked like it could have some bull in his face. From the picture. All right, now let's move on to the next picture. We got a little girl right here. Now that dog, I ain't sure if it's, you can't see the whole body, but look at that dog head shape. That dog is a bulldog. That little girl got right there. Okay. Now this next picture. This brother right here. Check out his dog. Not sure what it is, what breed, but it looks like a bulldog breed to me. Looks like a big pit bull, one of them big 70-pound pit bulls to me. I mean, hey, I could be wrong. And like I say, I don't know who bought the first dog here, but these pictures right here kind of dated way past Kobe and all them. Way past Kobe and all them. Maybe Kobe and them actually brought the sport, to the country. The actual using the dog for that sport. But actual dog himself, maybe the dog was already on this land before, before them actual dogs were imported to this country. Check these pictures out now. And like I say, there's no debate about who was the first one to bring them in or whatever. But I'm just showing you these pictures that date back to what, what history says on the pit bull. These pictures date back further than that. And these are, pit bull looking dogs that these folks got. All right, we back at it, giving you that dog news, PBK9s the way I always do. Fair and unbiased. Some gonna like it, some ain't. Some gonna like it, some ain't. Thank you for subscribing. The ones that have subscribed over the past couple of days. Appreciate all y'all guys for liking the videos, commenting in them. You know what I'm saying? And keep liking them. Hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button before you get up out of here. Comment at the bottom the way you always do, but I'm gonna give it to you the way I always do. Let's get into it. All right, we're gonna talk a little bit about dog food hacks, a little bit about breeding, but first I want to talk about American Pit Bull Terrier. All right, it seems to me that the Pit Bull Terrier ranking in America is not where it's supposed to be. The numbers ain't right. You know what I'm saying? The numbers ain't right. Because when you look around the board, and I'm talking about all bully dogs in this category. You know what I'm saying? From the American Pit Bull Terrier to the Pocket Pit. I'm going to put them all in one category as the bully, the bulldog. You know what I'm saying? The Pit Bull. Put them in one category as the Pit Bull. The Pit Bulls, the bullies, the Pockets, XLs, I'm putting them all in one category. All right? The Pit Bull is the most well-known, is the most purchased, is the most sought-after dog in America. All right? My point is, the Pit Bull popularity is more popular than the German Shepherd, more popular than the Poodle, more popular than the Cocker Spaniel, and different other dogs that, that holds the #1 spot as far as, the top dog in America. All right? Now, there's no way they can be putting these numbers in to have the Pit Bull not be #1. Because everywhere you go, you see somebody with one. It might be an old woman got a Pit Bull. It don't matter what color, race, creed, or or what sex you are. Everybody got Pit Bulls. So it's about like the Dallas Cowboy fans. They call that America's team. The Pit Bull got to be America's dog officially, and it comes from an old American pastime. You know what I'm saying? They outlawed what they were meant for, but the Pit Bull still has a job today. still has a job today. It still can be worked in many different ways. I was just reading an article about a search and rescue pit bull, that rescued so many people. I might talk about that on my other videos. But the pit bull has so many different jobs today, And while I'm talking about this, that's another thing. That's the difference between breeds that are created today and breeds that were created way back in the days. Almost 9 out of 10 dogs, I'm gonna say 10 out of 10 dogs, of the breeds that have been created today are not created for work, are created for look. None of those dogs have a job to do. None of those dogs have a job to do for their creation. They weren't created to do a job. All the dogs that were created, I ain't talking about one particular breed, I'm talking about all breeds, from the small dogs to the big dogs. If they were created back in the days, not like the little small, most likely, all the dogs. If they were created back in the days, they had a job, whether it was chasing rats or chasing this or working, hunting this. The dogs that are created in modern day times, these new breeds, they aren't created for jobs. They're created for looks, images. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference on that standpoint. All right. What other breed in America? Everybody knows the pedigrees. Everybody knows the family tree. You know what I'm saying? Out of 10 people, at least 5 Americans heard of, the top 5 dogs on the the rum list. At least one of them. Out of 10 people, at least 5 of them people, heard about dogs that, are on the rum list. Well, especially the red boy. That's their favorite stuff to call out. Red boy, Jocko. You ain't got to know nothing about dogs, and you call them names out. So what other dog breed has names that go back for years? All the dogs have names, but nobody know about them. Even if you into poodles, you only know about your poodle. You don't know about thousands of years of poodles. And if you did, nine times out of 10, the other people who got poodles don't know it. Now, what other breed of dog has a pedigree breakdown like the American Pit Bull Terrier? That pedigree is known across the country. Pedigrees from different dogs known across the country like the American Pit Bull Terrier. No other breed. You can pull breed for breed up, from Rottweilers to Doberman Pinschers to German Shepherds to poodles to Cocker Spaniels to Labradors to this and that. No other breed, family tree and pedigrees are known the way the American Pit Bull Terrier pedigrees and family tree are known across the country, across the world. To put it, to be exact, what I'm saying? But we just talking about the country. The pit bull pedigrees are known across the world. Whether you say they're for legal or illegal, it don't make no difference. Millions of people are doing things legal with their dogs, while other people are doing illegal things. But we can only focus on the things that are being done legal. And regardless of how legal we do it, these dogs still have backgrounds and pedigrees that everybody know them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know them. See, anybody who know me know I dealt with pits all my life. I started dealing with the Malinois, doing my training and all that, and I still got, Merino and Anime, and I'm gonna keep Merino and Anime. But, I gotta kind of switch my kennel back the way it used to be with my pit bulls, because of the simple fact, I gotta bring my family in to help me do certain things, and I can't do all that type of stuff with my Malinois, man. I can't, if I'm dealing with them for 3 or 4 months, these dogs want to bite anybody else that come around them, you know what I'm saying? And pretty much, I need dogs that's friendly, you know what I'm saying? Dogs that's friendly to people, friendly to kids, friendly to, I'm not worried about nobody. All the stealing, I'm not even stressing that, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about far as me bringing my family in to help me do training, help me do certain things. I can't do it that kind of, the way I want to do it with the Malinois, because the Malinois take to me so fast because, how I'll be with the dogs. They take to me so fast that they if a person stay away for a week or 2 weeks, when they come back around, the Malinois want to bite. But if I got the pit bulls, you can stay away for a month, 2 months. You know what I'm saying? And you come back, the pit bull's gonna be still loving you the same way. You know, so I gotta switch my kennel to what I know how to do. You know what I'm saying? To what I know how to do. Train these dogs and train the dog that I know about. You know what I'm saying? And that pit bull I know about. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the dog I'm training. You know, as far as my kennel. You know, Marino ain't going nowhere. He here till the wheels fall off. Anime ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And when I breed, that's going. And Frankie, I'm gonna tell y'all this right here, right now. I got a Belgian Malinois named Frankie. She may be here to stay, you know, but there's a chance, you know, when she go in heat, that I will sell her full of puppies. You know what I'm saying? There's a chance that I will sell her full of puppies. And I will let you know, when I breed her, it'll be with Marino. There will be AKC registered. She's AKC registered. He is. The puppies will be AKC registered. There is a chance that I will sell her full of puppies. You know, so I'll keep you in tune with that. And she's due to go in heat anytime now as well. Her and Anime both are due to go in heat anytime now. You know, anytime now. And another thing it come down to, you know, when they go out in these woods or any kind of competition, you know, you can get the dog in tip-top shape and he can be, you know, in the best shape ever. But if that handler don't know what he's doing, you in a world of trouble. You in a world of trouble. You know what I'm saying? I done been out in competitions where, you know, I was, you know, I was the more experienced handler, but I got out-handled because of the lack of experience of the other handler. And I mean, like, taking me all out my game, yelling, jumping all around, talking to the people on the side, doing this, doing that. Like, the handler matters. You know what I'm saying? The handler matters. You know what I'm saying? A good handler, a great handler, knows how to pull his boy out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? And you got to know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a thin line between a good handle and a bad move. It's a thin line between that. You know what I'm saying? And a thin line between a good handle and getting your dog up out of trouble and putting him back in a situation where he need to be at. You know what I'm saying? A good handler know how to do that. And I know you done seen people do all kind of things to bring their dog back into a hunt when they down. You know what I'm saying? From talking to doing this to doing that. You done seen them do it all. You know? And the thing about it, if you don't spend time with that dog, if you don't have a bond with that dog, none of that stuff works. None of that stuff works. But if you got that bond with that dog and you spend time with that dog, you can coach him out of a bad time. You can bring him out of hard times. You know what I'm saying? You can coach him from the bottom to the top. You can do all that type of stuff because you got a bond. That dog hears you. That dog sees you. And like I said before, a dog can look in your eyes and see if you really want to quit. You know what I'm saying? You got a great dog, you know what I'm saying? But he looking in your eyes and you kind of scared. You know what I'm saying? So that dog gonna, you know what I'm saying? He gonna take them feelings from you, where he vibing from you, and he gonna kind of, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna sort into his body. And it might not you know what I'm saying, you might not get the same results that you thought you was gonna get because, you know, he can see that fear in your eyes. You know, he can see that fear in your eyes. So it's about being a good handler, you know, as well as having a great dog at the same time. You gotta be a good owner and a great dog. You know what I'm saying? They both go hand in hand. All right, let's move on to the next subject. We're talking about dry dog food and a hack for dry dog food. And you know, sometimes you just gotta read, you know what I'm saying? Because I read a little bit, and some things I really didn't know, you know, when it's common sense. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the dog game for years, and some of the stuff that I read is like common sense. But a hack for dry dog food. And we know getting the best dog food for our dogs is what we like to do, especially as Americans. Getting the best dog food, whether it's pedigree, whether it's puppy chow, whether it's Victor, whether it's Uber Canuba, whether it's Science Diet, no matter what it is, you know what I'm saying? We like to get the best food for our dogs, you know. But here's one thing, you know, that'll help make whatever food you get better for your dog. Okay, this is something, okay? Alright, first thing, with dry kibble, you know you have some dogs that, you know, just go nibbling. Then you have some dogs that devour their food. Okay, when it comes to dry kibble, when you have dogs that devour their food, you know, some pieces of that, alright, the dog body don't digest dry food that fast, for one. You know what I'm saying? Alright, it don't break it down as fast, okay? So when your dog devours the food up, there's chances that whole pieces of dog food makes it to your dog's stomach, okay? It's chances because he didn't get a chance to break it down and chew it all up and stuff. So it's chances of whole pieces of dog food being in your stomach, okay? Now, with this being said, the food has to break down. And in order to break down, it needs some moisture, all right? Unlike the other food that's already broke down already that he chewed up and stuff, these foods are whole and they need to be broke down, so where they get their moisture from is the dog's tissue or the dog's blood supply, you know? So, you know, that can kind of affect your dog. We might not really see it, but it can kind of affect your dog over a period of time, you know? So adding water to your dog's food helps the digestive process, you know what I'm saying? Helps the digestive process. As far as, you don't have, I ain't talking letting sit in water sitting in the dog food. Let the dog food absorb the water a little bit so it's a little softer, you know. And when and that helps with your dog eating dog food real fast. That slows it down the way your dog wanna, you know, eat it a little slower. He may not do it the first time, but I guarantee you over a period of time, it slows him the way he eats. He don't gobble his food down, he eats it slower, you know. So let the food soak a little bit, and that way it's coming in already broke down a little bit, and your dog body can break it down, you know, the way it needs to break it down to get the nutrients from the food. See, when your dog eats dry food and some of the food is not digested in his stomach and it has to use the moisture from the dog's body, that's what gives you a funny smell on some of the dog food sometimes, because the dog food that's not all the way digested, you know, comes out and it's still moist as it leaves the intestines. You know what I'm saying? It's still moist as it leaves the intestines. So remember, it always helps to add some water to your dry kibble to let it moisten up before he eats it. You know what I'm saying? Before he eats it. All right, let's do a little breeding probability. All right, we got 20 balls. 20 balls. 4 red, 4 black, 4 blue, 4 orange, and 4 yellow. Okay? To win this game, you got to get 2 red balls. Pull out the, you know, we got to pull 2 red balls out the sack to win this game. Okay? If I pull a red ball and a black ball out, you know, I throw the black ball away and I throw the red ball back in. If I pull 2 of the other colors out, I lose. If I pull a black and a blue ball out, I lose. Okay? But every time I pull at least 1 red ball out, I throw the red ball back in and throw away the other ball. Okay? Now, if I keep doing this over and over, only keeping the red balls, what's my probability on winning? Pulling 2 red balls out. It's getting higher and higher every single time I do it, because the red balls are the only thing I'm keeping. So my chances of getting 2 red balls are getting higher and higher and higher. You know, so if you try to get that ace and you got, you know, that 1 ace and, you know, everything else is not quite, you know, the best, make that breeding. You keep the ones that's the color of that ace. And I don't mean literally that color. I mean the one that's, you know, the way they got the genetics of that ace. You know, you keep that one. All right? He back into the bunch. You add him to the program. Now, what's the chances of getting that ace that you really, really want? You know, that one that you're stud from the yard. Your chances of getting higher because you're keeping the good, you know, and doing away with the bad. That's going to make you lose. like the other colors did. The other colors going to make you lose, so you do away with the other colors and only keep the red. The more the red you keep, the more chances you got of winning. And when I'm saying these colors, is not the color of the dogs or the color, I'm just using colors for examples. You know what I'm saying? When you keep the more of that color, which was the red, disregard all the other colors, then you have more of a chance. As you keep continuing doing breedings, you have more of a chance to get that top ace, the one like that top ace that you had before, a replica. You know, basically, you have a better chance of getting a replica. But anyway, y'all stay safe out there, man. Keep bulldogging, keep working them dogs, keep loving them dogs, taking care of them. It's your boy, PBK9s. Give you that dog news. Don't forget to hit the like button before you get up out of here. It's your boy. I'm about.